Hello everyone, the new update for Phasmophobia is finally out. If you haven't had the chance to play it on the beta branch, you will finally get the new changes in the live branch. I've played it for a while, the beta branch, and I must say I'm really happy with all the updates that are coming out. I won't go over all the changes here because it's an insane list, but I will highlight the most significant ones. One of the best changes there is currently is the Ghost AI improvement. Ghost will now follow you around corners instead of pinpointing a completely different direction when they lose line of sight of you. They will remember your last location and go to that location and likely pick up line of sight again. So that makes it more difficult to hide from the ghost in, let's say, classrooms of the high school. If the ghosts have found you, you will die if you do that now. You need to keep moving. Ghosts will open doors and lockers and closets during haunts, so you need to hold it with your mouse. And ghosts will wander a lot more, so it will be a bit more tricky to find the ghost room. If the ghost is following a player and you get closer to the ghost that the ghost is chasing, the ghost will switch over to you. So you won't be able to make fun with the ghost and play around with it when it's chasing another target. You will still be able to do that if it's a banshee and it's focusing its target, but other than that you need to get away, or unless you want to die, but yeah. On professional difficulties, you'll no longer be told if the ghost responds to groups or if you're alone. If you play solo, then you won't even notice it. The power will be off, and combined with the thermometer changes that I will talk about in a minute, this has some effect. The dirty water and temperature objectives are gone, which are great. The activity monitor has a sanity average if you play with a group, so you can kind of determine when the ghost is able to hunt you. Glow sticks are buffed. EMF readers are like flashing like Christmas lights during hunts. When the ghost appears or walks to you is now a ghost event. Perfect, should have been like that. That players do not count towards average sanity, and players will lose 15 sanity when a player dies. Lowered the resolution of the photos to help with lag spikes while taking a photo, and the 50 photo reward challenge has been changed to a total of multiple games. Bone changes, better spawns. And now for one of the biggest changes, the thermometer has been nerfed. The refresh rate on the thermometer has been changed from 1 second to 2 seconds. The rooms have variations, which temperature they have, but if you play on professional, it's all cold. So you need to turn on the breaker before the house gets warm, before you can reliably get the ghost room with the thermometer, unless it's a freezing ghost, because that is still possible. So turn on the breaker, rooms will warm up, and then you can reliably find the ghost room with the thermometer. This change makes it so that you could probably get forced to use maybe a parabolic microphone, an EMF reader, or spirit box to get the ghost room instead of waiting 3 minutes before the entire house gets warm. On bigger maps, I can absolutely recommend you do turn on the breaker, because if you maybe miss some hints, it might be difficult for you to get the ghost room. Parabolic microphone changes. I'm still not too happy about the parabolic microphone. I do like to give it a try once in a while, especially on big maps, but the problem I faced is that if you have like a big map like Asylum and the ghost isn't interacting with anything, not with doors, not doing footsteps a lot, not, I don't know, knocking on their window, they don't have really a lot of other things they can interact with. So this means that the parabolic microphone won't be likely to pick up a lot of noise many of the rooms of Asylum. So I'd like more items put in Asylum where the ghost could interact with, or maybe have the ghost interact with more items that are already in Asylum. So parabolic microphone, step in a good direction. I'd like more. And then there's an insane amount of bug fixes. It's crazy what DK has done just by himself. Thank you for checking me out. Go to the live branch and let me know what your favorite thing is about this update. Happy hunting. Thank you for watching. Follow me on twitch.tv/itsjovenar.